To me, one of the intriguing things about research and discovery is finding these lesser known historical events, incidents, where they've been lost to history. And in this case, a good friend of mine, who was a local veterinarian and local history buff, his name was Dr. Robert Treadwell, took me out to the site. This was back in April of 1980. Drove through the area of what is today Halliburton Park. We stopped in the area where Dr. Treadwell said that he had discovered years before a number of Civil War artifacts that led him to believe that there was a battle at that site. So I became intrigued. He showed me where the Confederate Earthworks were. And so we started exploring the area. We were using metal detectors, and sure enough, we found quite a few fired projectiles, both rifle musket mini balls and canister shot and cannonball fragments. And so it was obvious that, as Dr. Treadwell suspected, there had been a firefight there, but what did it all mean? There was very little documentation in the official records of the Union Confederate armies, but a couple of pieces of correspondence by the Confederate commanding general of the defense of Wilmington. His name was Major General Robert F. Hoke. And writing from his position south of Wilmington, he postmarked his correspondence to authorities in the city, Crossroads or Forks Roads. And when you looked at a map of the area where the battle was fought, just south of the Confederate Earthworks, there was an intersection of the main road between Wilmington and the lower reaches of New Hanover County, known as the Federal Point Road. Southerners renamed it the Confederate Point Road during the war. It was the Carolina Beach Road of its day. It was the road that all troops coming and going to Fort Fisher would have used. And it was the road that Union forces used in pursuing the Confederates who were retreating towards Wilmington in February of 1865. And just south of the Confederate Earthworks, there was a by road that ran toward the Cape Fear River. So I just started referring to the battle as the Battle of Forks Road, because I just thought it sounded better than the Battle of Crossroads. Larger scheme of things, it was a small skirmish, but it turned out to be where the Confederates made their last stand before evacuating Wilmington. And the other interesting thing that I discovered was that the principal Union combatants at this battle were United States colored troops. And so I thought, you've got an African-American site here and an important area in terms of the Confederate abandonment of the lower Cape Fear, which was incredibly significant because Wilmington, up to that point, had been the South's main blockade-running seaport. It was literally the lifeline of the Confederacy in the last year and a half of the war. But even Robert E. Lee said, as early as January of 1863, Wilmington must be defended at all hazards. And then by 1864, he said, if Wilmington falls, I cannot maintain my army. So the evacuation of Wilmington after the fall of Fort Fisher was a death knell, really, for the Confederacy.